shy of mile marker 1.2 on Highway 9, and we're here on the edge of the Virgin Anticline. Behind me, you can kind of see the main dike of Quail Creek Reservoir and a bunch of the Washington County Fairgrounds, which are built basically in the core of this large fold, right? And the fold is hard to visualize without kind of a little schematic. But with the schematic, you can see that it's cored kind of with the Kaibab limestone. And then these flanks are created by this Shinneramp conglomerate of the Chinle, which is something I basically grew up on. Spent my childhood playing not too far from here. It's a really awesome rock. Even in this location right here, you can just see how beautiful. It's almost like a picture stone. There's just so many little irregularities in it and coloring in it that make it awesome. And then it has a whole bunch of petrified wood in it, right? And that's because it's a river system, right? There's cobbles in it. There's petrified wood in it. It kind of switches between a fine-grained sandstone and a conglomerate, depending on where in it you are. It's got lots of little caves and cracks in this location because it's on the edge of the fold. Even right here, you can kind of see how well the stream flow, like laminations are in it. Anyway, it's a really cool rock. We'll climb up on it and see if maybe we can find a little bit of agate, which is probably the other coolest thing about the rock, is that especially on the top edge of it, it's just full of these beautiful little chalcedony and agate conglomerate pebbles. And those pebbles are thought to have originated, right? Probably in the Appalachian Mountains, or maybe even North Africa. It's hard to tell. You can trace this rock all the way through Utah and Arizona to New Mexico, and then you kind of lose it. But it's thought that it came somewhere, came from the East Coast somewhere, or possibly as far as North Africa, because at the time the continents were connected, right? But here's another shot right here. You can just see that the entire top surface of huge parts of it are just covered with petrified wood. It's the same layer that Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona is created in. But we'll head down further on the road and stop again when we get closer to the edge of the other side of the anticline.